everybody. It is Julia Lorenz Olson. So glad to be back. I know it's been forever, but there are many things happening in my world right now. So many. First off, we are moving. My husband and I have bought our first home, and we are thrilled about it. I cannot wait to vintage this house out to the hilt. I'm so excited. I want it to be sort of a mix between vintage and sort of modern IKEA cutting edge style. So if you guys know of any great interior design blogs, please let me know about them. Put them in the comments below. I would love it. So, moving on, so to speak, pun intended, I want to show you a couple of new things in the store, Wild Honey Pie Vintage, on Etsy.com. Let's start with these bad boys. Look at these gorgeous red leather lattice shoes, and in the interior it says, Rosina Ferragamo Schiavone. Now, everybody knows the Ferragamo name. It's huge luxury accessories house. Started with shoes way back, I think in the 50s or 60s. I could be wrong. But it's been around for a long time. Still very hot, very high end. And I didn't really know what the deal with these were because the famous Ferragamo's name was Salvatore Ferragamo. And his shoes usually only say Ferragamo on them. And with this long name, I was like, what is the deal with these? Are these like trying to, you know, mooch off the Ferragamo name? What's going on? So I whipped out my handy-dandy smartphone, a must for all serious vintage shoppers, so you can do some research on the go if you don't recognize a label. And turns out Rosina Ferragamo Schiavone was Salvatore Ferragamo's sister, and she also did some really high-end, beautiful designs like these red leather lattice shoes, made in Spain, totally leather, in perfect condition. These are size 8, so I'm very excited to put these in the store. Then, this piece sort of breaks my heart because it has been over 100 degrees here in Austin, Texas for the past week, and there is no end in sight. So this I kind of use to fantasize about when the cold weather comes around again. Look at this gorgeous yellow wool jacket. It's from the 60s. It has this amazing sort of asymmetrical design, perfectly spotless yellow lining, and I just love the idea of a girl walking along maybe in New York City on a cold gray day with this beautiful bright pop of color to kind of lift your spirits. I love this, really love this coat. And then this beautiful, this is a 1960s white brocade set with these big, gorgeous, fabulous covered buttons and these beautiful little rabbit fur trimmed cuffs. And so that's the bolero. It has this cute little bolero outside and then a matching just really simple shift dress underneath. And I think for a winter vintage bride, this would be the cutest set imaginable. So really in love with those pieces. And then last Wild Honey Pie piece, this really beautiful genuine ivory necklace. Now, I really didn't have any clue when I bought this. I knew I loved the design of it. It looked very 1930s. These actually were pretty common in the 1930s, but I had no idea how to tell what it was made from. So I subjected it, thank you Google, to the red pin test. And all you gotta do is you gotta get a sewing needle, you stick it in a fire somewhere, preferably on your stove. Don't be making fires anywhere. And you try and find somewhere inconspicuous on the necklace, and you put it on the bead that you want to test. And if it is plastic, it will go straight through as plastic melts. And if it is bone, it will smoke, and it will have a very distinctive smell. Like, someone described it as like when you're in the dentist's seat and they're drilling and it's like, oh my god, smoke is coming out of my mouth, but it has that crazy smell to it. That's what it should smell like. And if it is real ivory, it will do nothing. And this guy passed with flying colors. So this is real, true ivory. Very beautiful, super classy. Definitely an heirloom piece to pass down. So that is in the store. And then 3 things from Savoy Truffle Vintage, which is my vintage handbag store. Only vintage purses and handbags. First off, can't get enough of this gorgeous lipstick red leather purse with these beautiful black embroidered accents on it. And oh man, I mean, the whole thing is leather. The inside is just like the butteriest, softest leather you can imagine. So really love, this is a killer bag. You're gonna get major compliments with that thing. And then I loved this bag. This is a total hippie bag. Look at this. It has freaking rainbow fish on it. How could you not love it? It has these beautiful leather drawstring on the top. Opens up to kind of a classic bucket bag shape. Tons of room inside. And I thought that this would be great for anybody going to Bonnaroo or Glastonbury or ACL here in Austin, Texas. Some of those, you know, big old summer music festivals. This would be the thing to take. You're going to get major compliments on it. And then this last piece, I was literally, I bought this at the thrift shop, of course, and I got to the end and I was like, please don't look in the bag. Please don't look in the bag. Please don't look in the bag. Because it is a genuine Coach. It is gorgeous. I was immediately drawn to this really high quality, heavy duty leather. Has this little buckle closure, and the inside has the Coach stamp along with a serial number, and I just fell in love with it. Super classic, goes with pretty much anything. This is definitely a hand-me-down piece. If you treat this piece right, it will last you forever. So those are the fun finds. Again, please tell me if you guys know of any awesome interior design inspiration sites. I'd love to see them. And congratulations to Anatomy Babe 6. She was the winner of my story competition. I got great submissions on Facebook and here on YouTube. And she just had a killer story. So I hope to hear from you soon. See whatever you want in the store. You get 40% off. That's pretty sweet. So have an awesome week. I'm in closing negotiations. But very thrilled. And, oh, next weekend, big deal. I am going to probably my favorite place to shop in probably the whole wide world. The citywide garage sale here in Austin, Texas. I find an incredible array for inventory and personal things that I just couldn't let go of. So that is next weekend. I can't wait to do a video on those finds. I'm sure there's going to be some really fun ones. So have an awesome week, and don't forget to pray for my sanity, and love you guys. Bye.